Welcome to a Sunday night Grail auction. We have Invisible Friends on today. If you are new here, you just have to deposit 0.25 and put any comments that you may have or questions in the chat, and people will definitely help you out. We have three awesome Invisible Friends up for grabs today. 4708. We have 4708, 3422, 1341. Some of the best traits are the white tracksuit, purple hoodie, and the green sweatpants. That's what we have right now. The first one has a bid of 1.7. There's 4 minutes left. Let's take a quick peek at this first Invisible Friend up for auction. One of the most hyped projects of the year. We got Garbage Friends coming in the second half. A lot of cool things coming with this project. And I like kind of the route they're taking personally. Let me just share my screen. I really like the route they're taking, kind of on the play of like kind of the IP rights, toys, and they did the partnership with Kith with some of the collectibles and merchandise that you can buy and redeem. So Invisible Friends. The first one up, 4708, you can see on the screen. This is kind of what we're looking at. Some of the best traits. Excuse me. Trying to get back to it. Sorry about that. Some of the best traits are the green sweatpants. Only 209 out there. Floors 3.75. And then the hoodie, black glasses, and maroon shoes. So this is a pretty cool collection. Motion Marcus. And they really took over the space with the first people trying to kind of do that the walking like they are, obviously. And then you saw like Imaginary Ones and some other projects try to do it. And they kind of copied Invisible Friends. But Motion Marcus and even his pieces on Foundation, I think are super cool. So this is the first one we're looking at. Pretty, it's ranked almost near the bottom. There's 5,000 total. Floor for this collection is just over. It's either 2 or 3. There was some positive news over the weekend. So yeah, that's the first one we have up. Stop sharing for a second. We have 2 minutes, 27 seconds left. 1.7 ETH is the current bid. And then the next one is we have one going on in 7 minutes and 12 minutes. Prices are 1.7 and 2 if you want to get after those. The coolest one I think we have today is the white tracksuit pants on 1341 to finish the auction today. There's 120 of those, but there's only 3 for sale in that pant. So that's one of the traits people like to have, and a lot of the rarest ones actually have that. So as we wrap up, got a minute and a half, approaching a minute and a half left on this first one. Let's take a peek at Invisible Friends' Twitter and what they've kind of built so far ahead of Garbage Friends in the second half of this year. Invisible Friends, here we go. One of the things I wanted to note right away, I have this pulled up, but they were one of the few NFT projects to go to Christie's, Sotheby's, and they had, looks like some massive, a pretty successful auction there as well. So it's cool that we're auctioning them off here on Grail, but they've also been in some of the biggest art auction houses as well, that a lot of top collections have been at, like VeeFriends, like World of Women, and I think there were some apes there at one point. But Garbage Friends, and this is the partnership that they did with Kith. Some of the cool things, they have a lot of cool merch coming, and this is Motion Marcus. We got 53 seconds left on this first one. And this stuff just looks cool. Like, this tweet is sweet. So I don't know if they're going to be updating. Maybe they're taking the Doodles model and they're going to be updating some of the metadata. But we'll see how that happens as things pan out. Let's watch this first one end. 30 seconds left. 1.75. 1.75 is where it is at. If you bid in the last 30 seconds, we will extend the time so we will not get sniped at the end. OXF and OXB are going to duel.
Sorry, I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. It looks like an issue with the router and echo device.
Sorry that Alexa really tried to get in the I'm sorry Alexa tried to get in the way of the conclusion of this first auction. But that is unplugged. I'm sorry about that distraction. 20 seconds left. We're going back and forth. We're up to 1.85. 30 seconds is added on if you place a bid in the last 30 seconds. Back and forth, back and forth. Let's see how high this goes. We got 1.85. 1.85 at the moment. No bids on the next two. Per Lucky Trader, this was the least rare out of all three. So we're getting some pretty good action going right at the beginning. Thank you everyone for the bids and for tuning in. And kind of end Sunday night talking about internet pictures on the internet. These ones are actually animated. So there we go. Congratulations to the buyer. That is awesome. Congratulations on joining the Invisible Friends family. Now to the second one. Let's take a quick peek at it. The Alexa is really getting to me after she kind of jumped in to steal the auction. But taking a quick peek at this one, purple hoodie is the best part. I really like the purple and the yellow. It's a pretty cool aesthetic and fits really cool as a PFP. One of the cool things that Invisible Friends did, one of my favorite things that any project can do this, few do, excuse me, is they have a PFP tool. So I can't see it because I don't have one, but a lot of projects let you have multiple different ways that you can show off your PFP. And I think there's a lot of opportunity there to make PFPs look better because people really are just buying these for the flex. So I think this is a cool little detail that shows they have really good developers and want to dominate Twitter on NFT Inspect as well. So let's just take a quick peek here. We got 2.5 minutes left on this one. So this is kind of the roadmap, what they're working with right now. And they did the hoodie. They're evolving. They have some special editions. They just tweeted out the other day that there's big things coming for some of the rares that they have. And if we remember, this is obviously one of the most hype projects of the year, but that the Grail Invisible Friends sold for like 90 or 100 ETH. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. And this was what I referenced earlier, the Kith friends. They have, as you can see, highlighted some physical products that their Kith friend is wearing. I think everyone got one. So there's 5,000 visible friends. Everyone's going to get the garbage friends. And then I'm assuming that garbage friends is going to be one of the most popular allow lists people are trying to get into in the second half of the year. I think that is due to come out. Trying to find it on Twitter sometime this December. Minute and a half on number 2. We're still waiting for the first bid, 1.7. 1.7 Ethereum is the price right away. Let's see where was that garbage friend tweet? Oh, come on, they were pushing it back. But yeah, keep your eye on Invisible Friends. Garbage Friends is coming in the second half of the year. Such a cool project. They had a really cool NFT NYC event. Oh, Invisible Friends shoes. There we go. And Nike. You can take a peek at the shop. I really enjoy brands that are doing just merch, clothes. This is wearable stuff. The Random Character Collective, holder exclusive. So it looks like anyone can buy it. Yep, I really like this approach. It's way harder it's way harder to mess up merchandise than it is to try to build a metaverse game. So we got 25 seconds left. Sorry, I was getting distracted looking at merch. We got 25 seconds left on auction number 2. 1.7 is the opening price. We got 5 minutes left on Invisible Friends 1341. So we got 9 seconds left on this one. And then we will move to 1341. No dice on 3422. Bidding has ended. Maybe people will regret not moving on that one. We'll see what Invisible Friends does in the future. So here we go. 1341. as always, let's take a peek at some of the traits. One second, it'll pop up. A white tracksuit, 120. The floor is 3.6 on this one. It very quickly gets like 5 and then 7 and then some absurd offers. I think it's very interesting to me that not like a hat or a torso or a more prolific trait is one that people aren't selling. Maybe it's just the people that hold it. They don't want to sell it. But yeah, the white tracksuit is there's only like 5 to 10 listed on various marketplaces to buy one. So it's a desirable one to have. People like having it, and also a lot of the most rare possess some of those, some of the tracksuits. So that's pretty cool. 2 Ethereum, 4 minutes left. Wrapping up the auction. Floor right now on this project is roughly around 2.3, 43K of volume in the last week. We've seen on August 5th, there were 6 sales, 10 sales the next day, and then only 3 today so far. So after they hit kind of the all-time low around 2.5, they started to trend back up as the floor price today is at 2.3. But a lot of people like to buy less rare Invisible Friends for the flex, especially the ones with the animations and the special things that they're carrying around. And I don't need to go into acting out Invisible Friends traits, but such a cool collection. Motion Marcus is one of ones are also very cool. He's just a guy that a lot of people like to bet on and will continue to bet on. Opening price 2. We got 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. Let's run through the Invisible Friends roadmap for the rest of the year. They did their partnership with Kith. We saw that get dropped. A lot of people have like medium, large. They have these kind of hoodies, as you can see on the right, and then they have a size related to them. So maybe it'll be redeemable. You can burn it and then redeem it down the line. They had a pretty cool NFT NYC. They did the 3D Friends. That looks to be coming soon. And could be why we've seen more activity as of late. And then toys, and then Q4 is Garbage Friends. As the year comes to a close, we'll be serving up some hot garbage for the metaverse. Yep, those trashy friends are everything our Invisible Friends aren't. That is Melty. They still don't belong to the same universe. How? Stay tuned. 1 Invisible Friend equals 1 Garbage Friend. So let's speculate 10,000 supply, 5,000 IF holders. That's going to be about 50%, 50% unique ownership right away. Yeah, that's pretty good. Minute and a half left. We have a bid. 1341, current bid of 2 by OX3. Let's see if there's a little price war to end the night. Take a quick peek at Random Characters Collective. They have a few, they have 3 different collections, kind of going on the cool cats play, as I like to call it. Just IP rights, toys, collectibles. We'll see if Recur starts to do some stuff. They've been dropping a lot of brands of Saturday morning television that are coming back to life. This one is just so cool. There's so much going on. Let's end the stream and just watch 1341 go. We got 35 seconds left. Let's see if we get some price action. We're due for some fun news in the NFT space. Who knows if anything how the entire market will go these next few weeks. Who knows if we'll add more traders, more wallets. We've seen a lot of the daily traders come down after December and then after other deeds. So very curious to see what happens in the back half of the year with Starbucks starting to enter the NFT space and more brands as well with the merge coming. And there we go. Congratulations to everyone that picked up the Invisible Friends tonight, 1341 and 4708. And we will be back later in the week with some Goblin Town NFTs to auction off. Hey, you're not going to want to miss that one. A lot of fun Goblin Town news with how that project's going, McBurger Town, and everything in that aspect, and that kind of bear market meme project that ended up taking off. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for spending a little bit of your time on Sunday hanging out, talking about some animated internet pictures. And congratulations to everyone that picked one up tonight. So thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate the time. And be back Wednesday for the Goblin Town auction.